like a kiss on the collarbone. It turns me on. At times I can't take it. I can't even fake it. It's true. You give me chills. You give me chills. Way I feel this can't be. My time is for you. You give me butterflies inside. Ooh, it's such a wonderful sensation. It's what I feel with you. You give me butterflies inside. It's your smile, it's your style, it's your face, it's the way that you do what you do. Makes me want you. You give me butterflies inside my heart is racing from anticipation, patiently waiting for you. You give me butterflies inside. Ooh, you give me chills. Way I feel this can't be real. My time is for you. You give me butterflies inside. Ooh, it's such a thrill, wonderful sensation. Is what I feel for you. You give me butterflies, 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 butterflies. Ooh, you give me butterflies, butterflies, butterflies.
To your fire, the fuel to ya, the fuel to ya. What's the fuel to your fire? Gasoline, gasoline, poured up on scene. Gasoline, gasoline, poured up on scene. Pour it up, poured up on scene. Big time. Gasoline, gasoline, know what I mean. What's the fuel to your fire? Fire, what's your fuel? Gasoline, kerosene, hate, love, or breaking rules. What's your motivation? Where's your filling station? All I'm finna do is paint a little illustration. Find a source that make you move. Rev your engine up. Maybe not if you enjoy living life on stuck trust. I've been there before. On me talking about I know my time, but still ended up stranded. Had to dig deep and find the fuel for my life. Something to start me up every time and make me wanna grind. Mine ain't the same as yours, yours ain't the same as mine. I'm challenging you to find the trigger in your mind. Start your engine up, put you in drive. Foot on the gas, you don't need no rearview mirror. You going places in your brand new ride. When you refill, chill, try not to spill all your fuel. Blow it up. Gasoline. Don't spill all your fuel. Gasoline. Pour it up. Gasoline. No. real to ya, real to ya, real to ya. Know what I mean.
Cold hunt on the beat. You ever been on beat? Got nothing left in the tank. I'm talking no gasoline. No gas. It's a dangerous space if you ain't motivated. Get nothing for free. Gotta put the work in if you ever wanna win right now. What's it gonna be?
Put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas, put on the gas. Big time. Put on the gas, 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 put on the gas.
Done crucifix though. It's Joy on the beats.
Who be the barber? Who be the done? Walking the Prada, what it done? Foreign no logo, come it done. That's it dada, come in the crucifix though. Parting like we from Puerto Rico. The man them go loco, the girl them go loco. No, we like the tacos. When I visit them from Mexico, take care of, the dog crucifix though. Atlanta to London, Nebraska to Lagos to Asia. We dey give them insomnia. Isabella, Maria, Alexa, Julie, and Gabriella. They keep sending love letters. Gabriella, we make it feeling nice. She don't realize. Anything when you like. Just make her put it down. For crucifix. Parting like we from Puerto Rico. The man them go loco. The girl them go loco. We like the tacos. When I visit them from Mexico. Take care of, the dog crucifix though.
Baby, call me the dog crucifix.
You already know.
King the Dreamer on the beat.
It's your boy Kosha, man. It's like straight out of 10 shit. Walk low, my walk low. Come on. Walk low, walk low. Tell them they walk low, walk low. Walk low, tell them they walk low, walk low. Walk low, walk low. Tell them they walk low, walk low. Walk low. Don't mind nobody. Hey, when you spend your money. Buy a Bugatti, don't mind nobody. When you spend your money, don't mind nobody. When you buy a Bugatti, anything you do, people better talk. When I listen to them and I will every day, wanna see the top. They ain't gotta love it, they gotta talk it. People always gotta talk it. You can do anything about it. Man, don't even try to change it. Tell them they walk low. Tell them they walk low. They walk low. Walk low. Tell them they walk low. Walk low. Don't mind nobody. Your money. Don't mind nobody. Don't mind nobody. When you spend your money. Don't mind nobody. When you buy a Bugatti. Yamo gwele pa nyawale Mbama Chale mbe woklo File kwe kola yale Yamo le pa nyawale Le Facebook ajale Chale mba Mame Oto bibo le mame Woklo ma woklo Many years ago Dogo SK le mame Look at my wardrobe I love the Cali Kwame, les Calacota. Quand il va comme mes plaintes, pour les poser, bien de serrer. calacotta. Qui va bomber, plein de le poser, mais dans le serré. The moon walk low. The moon walk low. When they walk low. The moon walk low. When they walk low. Some they walk low. When they walk low. Don't mind nobody. When you spend your money. Don't mind nobody. When you buy Bugatti. Don't mind nobody. When you spend your money. Don't mind nobody. When you buy Bugatti. Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! DJ Daddy Papa. My girl music. Marina Rosa. DJ Boo. Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha!
Came to dream on the beat.
You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. Oh, yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey. Sit right up under my able to breathe, but she that much smarter than me. Guess she wasn't ready for me. Just wanted to see what was free. Why would you take it from me if you got plans to replace it? You ain't trying to protect it. You don't wanna embrace it. You just wanna possess it. It was golden. Please call the police, cause my shit was stolen. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but you stole my heart. Oh, yeah. You're a thief, you're a thief. Me, just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Hey, hey. Didn't knew it right then. My heart was skipping the. It was up under my feet. Guess all in the moment of heat. Guess you were the one that I needed. But as far as I could see, it was so. You look stupid. Social media. This house wasn't open. You just broke it. And my shit was. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here with. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief, you're a thief. Came here without a key. Don't know what you took from me, but I'm sure that you stole my heart. You're a thief. Just give my heart back to me. Just give it back to me. Just give it back to me. Yeah.
in my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Read it again. Read it again. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. I wrote you a note about it. Exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Read it again. Read it again. I wrote you a note about it. Just read it again. Just read it again.
I know that this ain't a mature way to get out what I really wanna say. I know that you'd figure out something slick you could use just to make me wanna stay. I can't even look at your face, so I thought of a way I could still take my part. Girl, I just play it and safe. I'ma give us the space that you already created. I hate it, we never compromise. But then we lay it on top of all the lies. And I don't see why you're here if you ain't about the life. I'm hearing you didn't notice the day the flower died.
About it, lost in my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again.
And again,
Read it again. Read it again.
and again.
There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again.
Oh, so I
Wrote you a note about it. Exhausted my pen.
my peace.
There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again.
Oh, read it
Read it again. Read it again. Wrote you a note about it. Read it again. Read it again.
I try my best to work with you. You think it don't, but it hurts me too. You're not in this all by yourself. In no time, you're with somebody else. Act like you care. Don't act like I wasn't there. None of my feelings were spared. Trouble is all in the air. All in the air. I really wasn't prepared. You gave me all of the reasons for taking it
Wrote you a
there.
note about it. Exhausted my pen.
My pen.
There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again.
And again.
Read it again.
Ooh,
There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again.
oh, I
Wrote you a note about it. Exhausted my pen. There's a misunderstanding. Just read it again. Read it again. Read it again. Wrote you a note about it. Read it again. Read it again.
No nonsense.
No none.
Double Trouble Records. Been a long time coming.
So long.
Hoes in my
too long.
chucks. Steve, let's do this, man.
Yes, sir, man.
I remember walking the yard home, man, with hoes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll, no matter what. I remember walking the yard home, man, with hoes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll, no matter what. Homies trying to get nicks and dimes, I'm spitting with mine. Gonna rise higher than Bisquick, this gift needs to be maintained. And the game go insane, you don't play by the rules. I don't do those things that those fools do. Industry will fool you, have you believe in something else. If nothing else, homies need to stop fronting over their wealth. It's okay to be hurting, bless you know there's more work that needs to be put in. Stop being in a hurry, don't worry. It's about the journey, shopping sprees, covers on the gurney. It's gonna come, be one to finish, even if you finish last. You'll get the cash, your bag will be enormous, as long as you don't quit. People always know this, those that stuck to the script. If you feel like giving up, homie, just remember this. I remember walking the yard home, man, with hoes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. No matter what, I remember walking the yard home, man, with holes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. No matter what, you gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly can. You gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly can. Life's a struggle, it's been hard to pay the rent. It don't matter who the president is. People need to get it right, live their life to the fullest. Them bullets never made you hard. It's all in your mind, all in your grind. You will come up, them holes in your chucks will turn to Jordans and Gators. If you remain a player, gangsters win by becoming a gentleman. Never settling to win, acknowledging when you're wrong. No non-stand real for the meals. I'm on a heavy come up, not concerned with those downloads. As long as I know when my pen touches the paper, it explodes. Unload stories never told quite like this. All my people in the struggle, reason I write these hits. I'm taking my shot, if I miss, I'm still gonna rebound. I'm blowing up West Coast, Vegas to see. I remember walking the yard home, man, with holes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. No matter what, I remember walking the yard home, man, with holes in my chucks. This can't be no, I had to roll. No matter what, you gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly can. You gotta reach higher, man. You gotta reach as high as you possibly can.
Today is my day. Today is my day. It's my day. Today is my day. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I bought a fit today, pulled a bad beer today. I got a whip today, I'm feeling rich today. Yeah, treat every day like a holiday. Treat every day like a holiday. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I bought a fit today, pulled a bad beer today. I got a whip today, I'm feeling rich today. Yeah, treat every day like a holiday. Treat every day like a holiday. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I bought a fit today, pulled a bad beer today. I got a whip today, I'm feeling rich today. Yeah, treat every day like a holiday. Treat every day like a holiday. Today is the day that the Lord made. You niggas weak, that's a portrait. I'm fresh as a bitch, take a portrait. I've been dripping this sauce since the 4th grade. Diamonds on me look like sherbet. Money on me, that's a sherbet. My little bitch wore a short dress, so you know she got in that Corvette. Making these plays like Chris Paul. Flipping this money like coin toss. American born, American bred, so I don't waste money on foreign cars. I just get paid off of signatures. Inking my deals on the dotted line. Galleria shopping with my baby, she a winner, so I bought a Saint Laurent. She got a fur, it's the same as mine. She got a car, it's the same as mine. VIP, we never wait in line. Holiday, so you know that today is mine. Compete with me, niggas, wasting time. My life is too good, I don't deal with lames. Me and you, we are in different lanes. We are not the same. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I bought a fit today, pulled a back. I got a whip today, I'm feeling rich today. Like a holiday, treat every day like a holiday. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I bought a fit today. I got a whip today, I'm feeling. Treat every day like a holiday. Treat every day like a holiday. I hit a lick today, money got flipped today. Yeah, I beer today. I got a whip today. Feeling rich today. Yeah. Treat every day like a holiday. Treat every holiday.
yeah, is that I gotta get it. Yeah, the only thing I know, yeah, I'm the realest in it. Yeah, times getting hard, ain't no time to let up. Get through the day with some drink in the run. My girl counting on me, can't ever give up. Yeah, yeah. I don't give a fuck what these people be thinking. I say to myself, got a million ambition, got 3 little me, so I don't need a reason. Yeah, hey, I give it my all, every Bobby breath. Searching for friends, ain't no real left. You ain't talking money, then I'm deaf. Yeah, yeah. The flow be on COVID, I go with the city. Drop red on my lady, can't quit with these. Now slowing me down with your wicked intentions, yeah. Hey, I prayed for this. I knew I was made for this. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing, yeah. I came out the flame and walked through the rain. Yeah, I fought through the struggle. Yeah. Said I fought through the struggle, yeah. The only thing I know, yeah, is that I gotta get it. Yeah, the only thing I know, yeah, I'm the realest in it. Yeah.
Came a long way off the lines with circles. Now I'm the captain, the colonel. Stay in the club with an O of that purple. And then yo about to run it like Herschel. Right back with the new style, updated profile. For the top spot, I go the whole mile. Hey, tryna live that lifestyle. Getting looks everywhere I go now. Back then we was on the go. 30 packs scattered on the floor. Running through the door, running it, bet the pay. Steady state 3 days in a row. It's always been a plan, it's always been a goal. Become a boss with a big bang roll. You little rabbit, can't fit my role. Can't stay in my lane, cause they all just.
I prayed for this. I knew you can't tell me nothing, yeah. And walk through the rain. Yeah, I fought through the struggle. Yeah. Said I fought through the struggle, yeah. The only thing I know, yeah, is that I gotta get it. Yeah, the only thing I know, yeah, I'm the realest in it. Yeah.
I know you've been through it, but look how strong you are, now you went through it. I added to your pain, I never meant to do it. Just can't let you be that flower that the rain ruined. Gotta tell the pain to fuck off, flex on them and brush off. Take the trips and duck off, success gon' be enough talk. We can't let the past manipulate the future. I know it's hard to see the real when you ain't used to it. Girl, I understand, I understand. Girl, I understand, I swear I understand. I understand cause I'm hurt too. Just know every time you're hurting, girl, I'm hurting with you. We got twin pain, twin pain, twin pain, twin pain. We gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. I swear we got twin pains. I swear we got twin pains. But baby, we gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. Baby, here's a pencil for them issues, girl, let's write on it. Girl, that front don't fit you, let your smile drive by on it. I know that you curve a lot, but you let me in, I done stirred the pot. I know that my words sound a little bit familiar. To fill you with that fake, he had to feed you with some real shit. Tell me will you let that hate keep you from some realness? That love hit harder when you feel this. Girl, we been through things that not everyone can do. Girl, I understand, I understand. Girl, I understand, I swear I understand. I understand cause I'm hurt too. Just know every time you're hurting, girl, I'm hurting with you. We got twin pain, twin pain, twin pain, twin pain. We gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain, twin pain. I swear we got twin pains. Swear we got twin pains. But baby, we gon' turn these problems into champagne, twin pain. We gon' be alright, baby. Just trust me. She gon' be straight. Around with you. All the way.
Omaha, the burbs, the bluffs,
Oh yeah, welcome to the Boss Morning Show. It is Winning Women Wednesday. Oh yeah, it is 7:37. 5 days of May. It's the 5th of May, y'all. It's the 5th of May. We got our guests in the house. You know, they're getting ready. You know, our guests are getting ready. You know, they got, publicists and, all this stuff. We got to coordinate. But we're getting it together. We're getting it together, y'all. All right. So again, today is Winning Women Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, King.
Good morning. I'm gonna get this camera together, get y'all. Since y'all they see me all the time. Again, today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you guys to acknowledge, be purposeful. Yes, be purposeful and acknowledge the women in your lives, from your daughter to your great. I don't care if they're your family member or not your family member. It could be your teacher, preacher. It doesn't make a difference. We want you to acknowledge the women in your lives, the ones that especially have, guided you to where you are. All right. So let's be purposeful today. We got a guest in the house, y'all. You know how these stars are. Oh yeah, you know how these stars are. And she's a real star. This one kind of snuck up on me. I said, all right.
This one.
Yeah, because she always doing business. She always doing business like you. I mean, y'all some powerful women. And so, without a doubt, we got power in the house. I did some extra push-ups, gentlemen, this morning. I did some extra push-ups. I got my swole on. Just saying. We got we got two powerful ladies in the house, and these are examples of the future. We need more female entrepreneurs, Black male entrepreneurs. We need both. But the females have been really stepping it up. They still stepping their game up. Game time, like Johnny Rogers would say. He says every day is game day.
Every day is game day.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, and it's like this is the attitude that Miss Price have taken. Yeah, she's gambling on herself, betting on herself. I like that. Right. You know what I mean? You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to manifest your God-given talents. You're supposed to challenge yourself, where you said, dang, I didn't know I could do that. You know what I mean? So This is the time. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. And so we're challenging all the women, from all you guys got a great responsibility. Great responsibility.
That's right.
I don't know. Minister Farrakhan said that our community cannot raise no higher than the woman. So the woman is the top. All right. Without a doubt. And now, they got a business center. Oh yeah, about to cut. Oh yeah, they about to cut the ribbon. They about to cut. I did some cutting. First time I did some cutting before.
Just a week or two ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little red ribbon. Look, like one little slice. Which is for hard work, sweat. Times where people don't even see you, where you get your elbows ashy. You know what I mean? They ain't ask. They ain't ask you. Mine might be. I think mine is. Yeah.
Some shea butter, King.
I got some. I got the shea butter lotion, but I don't know how I got that lotion. But you know how these stars are. Omaha, they got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositions, no phrases, all yes, and predicates. She's been here before, and I can't say so much how proud I am of developing this business center because it's a love thy neighbor move. Oh yeah, without a doubt, it's a love thy neighbor move. You can't get no move greater than a love thy neighbor move.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Without a doubt, you can't get it. I got goosebumps all over. Oh, can I get some love from my neighbor? You know what I mean? I need to.
That's the best kind of love.
Without a doubt, for your neighbor. Without a doubt.
That's right.
Neighbors, y'all. I get it from God. Keep telling we work for God, don't you? I keep telling we work for God. Yeah. So, she actually have created a love thy neighbor move where she not only going to benefit, but her neighbors will benefit. Oh man,
that's right.
Martine, go ahead and tell them. I'm too excited. I'm too excited right now. I'm too excited.
Good morning, Omaha, Nebraska. Welcome to the Boss Morning Show. It is 7:42 a.m. and we do have our guests in the house. We have Miss Candice Price, and I'm gonna have her give y'all a little background of who she is, what she does. She does a lot. She's a boss out in these streets. Okay, so with no further ado, Candice, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Queen?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here this morning. I can't even tell you. You all know on the side I work as a community correspondent for 95.7.
Right.
Just, you know.
So she's not new to this. She's not new to us. She's family.
But I'm thankful, so thankful to be here this morning to talk about a new opportunity, which is in Omaha, and it's the Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center. So if you're not familiar with women's, thank you, Mr. King. He's gonna make sure I'm correct. Hopefully everyone can hear me.
Yep.
If you are not familiar with women's business centers, it falls under the umbrella of the Office of Women's Business Ownership, which is through the United States Small Business Administration, or the SBA. So in 1979, the SBA created the Office of Women's Business Ownership, and that was to help women to create successful businesses, be able to be in entrepreneurship, which, as you can imagine, that was something much more difficult to do then. It's still difficult to do now. So in 1988, they actually decided to create what's called women's business centers and put them sporadically throughout the United States. So now they're in almost every state. Well, in January, 20 states were awarded. It's the largest award package that they've done in their 30-year history. And Omaha was granted one.
Wow.
Yes.
Out of 20?
Yes, out of those 20, Omaha was granted one. So now there's 136 throughout the United States.
Awesome.
There has been one in Nebraska, and it takes care of rural Nebraska. It's called REAP. And they have an office out of Lincoln, but Omaha has not had one for our metro area. And so this was actually created by Janelle Anderson Erkey, who is CEO and founder of Grow Nebraska, which is an organization out of Kearney. And they already work with all entrepreneurs to help them, grow and scale their businesses, sell their products, be on Google and make sure that they're actually being able to be noticed and found online, sell their products online if they're currently only selling locally. It was also with the help of BC Clark. I feel like everyone knows BC Clark.
Yeah. Shout out to BC.
Yes,
yes. She's going to be listening to that.
She is absolutely everything. And so she is the founder of the Metro Omaha Women's Business Center, which is more than 10 years old. It's a nonprofit. Also, Grow Nebraska is a nonprofit as well that Janelle is over. And so they came together and, completed all the paperwork to get us a women's business center here in Omaha. And so being awarded was a huge deal. Wow. So I found out about the news in January, which is when I was asked to become the executive director for the office. So their first executive director for the office here. And so we've since located the office within the Village Empowerment Center. And if you're not familiar with that, it's actually located on the campus of the Omaha Home for Boys. So right near 52nd and Ames. The address, I'm going to give you the complete address just in case you can make it to the grand opening next week, which is Wednesday, May 12th at 3:00 is the ribbon cutting. And it's going to be located at 5190 Sprague Plaza. It's also where you'll find our office. Right now, we're working, due to COVID, we're working based on office hours or appointments. So we don't have anything that's set just yet. It's mainly by appointment. So you just reach out to us and we come up and meet with you at a specific time. In case you can't be there at 3, we will be there until 6. So most of the festivities happen at 3, but the open house will continue until 6. So you can come in, view the building, view our office, find out what we're about, or just say hi. We're going to be getting some snacks and different food provided by Big Mama's Kitchen and Catering. So Miss Gladys Harris. So of course, we're going to support another women's-owned business. And I do want to say something now, just so I don't forget. Business center, it is for everyone. So if you're a man and you're listening, if you have men that do business in your family, you want to share this with them, please do, because it's really to help anyone in business to grow and scale. Our focus, however, is on women. And that's simply because women have the fastest growing and most number of businesses created over the last multiple years, but we're the least to be funded or we're not funded at all. And so that's through capital or access to resources. And so that's what this organization will provide.
Awesome. That was a lot, Candice. You said a lot. Now, we're going to get a little deeper into Grow Nebraska, but give the people, in case this is their first time meeting you, let them know a little bit of background, because you're an entrepreneur out there. You own a couple of different businesses.
Yeah.
So kind of give them background, and then we'll kind of fast forward back to Grow Nebraska and how it paired up with what you are. You are an entrepreneur, and this is exactly what that organization is about, is supporting entrepreneurs.
That's exactly right. And so that's why it was really exciting for me to have this opportunity, because I am an entrepreneur and I have struggled through it. I struggle through it. So I know exactly what it is. So when I'm helping someone, it's not something I've learned from a textbook. It's what I know from being up late at night, early in the morning, fighting through tears and figuring it out. How do I, make it through the next day? And I have a business partner, Ron Devers, and we own Home Team Auto Sales, which is a used auto dealership here in Omaha, located at the corner of 60th and Sorensen. As far as I'm aware, I am the only Black female licensed auto dealer in our state. And I'm very proud of that, but I am definitely looking to see more and help others grow in that arena as well. So just being in the auto industry, there are not many that look like me. And so we also own Sapphire Grill, which is a mobile food truck. And so it will be back out this month.
I'm hungry.
Yes.
Right now.
I smile when I say it. Yes, I smile when I say it because it is good food. So come check us out. We're going to have the truck out at the on 90th Street. And it will be at the building that we actually were just blessed to be able to purchase. It's the old Wendy's between Fort and Maple. And so it'll be out sometime towards the end of next week. Okay. And we actually have hired someone now to take over running of the food truck for us. So hopefully you won't see us on there too much, but we'll be around to get food. Yes.
That's what bosses do.
Yeah, well, we hope so as we continue to grow. Yes. Yes. So Chef Terrence Haynes, I definitely want to give him a huge shout out. So he's been around getting things together over the last couple of weeks and just getting ready to get out here and run strong and run hard. And he's hiring employees. I believe he'll still be hiring a few more if you're interested. So reach out and let him know. Okay. And then under the umbrella still of Home Team, we also have HT Towing and Repair. And so we'll be offering tow services and we'll have someone on doing that work at the end of this month as well. So that's just httowing.com in order to reach us. Okay. For Home Team, it's hometeamauto.com. And then for Sapphire Grill, it's mainly our Facebook, which is Sapphire Grill Omaha, or we do have a website, which is actually sapphireflame.com. And that's because Sapphire Grill was taken. So I'm still looking. I'm still looking to get that from them if the opportunity arises. Exactly. Yeah. So I do quite a few things with friends and family as well. And so they keep me running and keep me busy. But to give a little bit of background on me, I'm not actually from Omaha. I just love and support Omaha as best I can and receive with gratitude any support I receive from Omaha. I'm actually from South Florida. Oh, wow. So that's home for me, though I was born in Texas. So born in Lubbock, Texas. We moved around kind of almost like a military kid, but that's because my dad was a coach. Okay. Yes. And so
what kind of coach?
Well, I've lived in Nebraska before. Most people don't know that. So he coached basketball to start and football. And he coached head track and field at University of Nebraska, University of Miami, University of Oklahoma. Okay. And so, which is also my alma mater, the University of Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. You graduated from what is it? Oklahoma University? Or?
OU. Yep. OU. University of Oklahoma. All yep. Right. In Norman. Shout out to OU. So I'm a Sooner. Okay. I'm actually honestly a Hurricane, but the Sooners got my money. So
yeah. Is your father still coaching?
He's not coaching on the university level anymore. He actually retired quite a few years ago in 2005, but he went back home. And so home from this little small town in Oklahoma called Wilburton, Oklahoma. And so he's coaching the Wilburton Diggers, which is his high school where he went to high school.
Is that right?
That's right. He still holds records there.
Wow.
Oh, he the man then, because I still hold record of my high school.
I know, that's right.
He the man. Your daddy's the man.
He is, yes. And so they brought him out of retirement. So he's getting to coach there, some of the youth and some of our family also is what's funny. He's getting to coach some of his nephews and nieces now. So it's full circle.
Wow. Good.
Right. Well, I mean, track are the best athletes without a doubt. And if he's a coach, he's going to have a long life because he's around that atmosphere. That's great.
Atmosphere, that energy.
It's going to keep him young too.
Yes. Yes. Every now and again, there'll be something posted on my page about him or more awards he's receiving and things right now. So.
Oh, okay. Good. How long you been in business, Candice?
Home Team Auto Sales. This is our 4th year in business. Sapphire Grill technically is kind of our 3rd year, but we really didn't do a whole lot throughout COVID. We actually only did one event during COVID, which was a car show that'll be coming back this year, the Donk Show. If you guys aren't familiar with that.
Yeah, I was out there.
Donk Master was really nice. That was a good time. Mr. King. Yeah. And so that'll be back this year, and that's hosted by JD of Donk Parts. And so that's for Sapphire Grill. And then HT Towing and Repair, this will be its 1st year running. So I'm very excited.
Congratulations. Open a business during the pandemic. That's always awesome.
Yes. Okay. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, as I mentioned, that we're working on is the building, our building that we just purchased. And I'll be leaving this morning, headed over to get a bid from Ashley Kuhn and Miranda Adams that own Blair Freeman. So
female entrepreneurs.
That's right. Female entrepreneurs, 100% Black owned, 100% woman owned. construction company here in Omaha.
Awesome.
I'm actually working with those ladies on another project with introducing my internet product, to the building that they're working on also. So shouts out to those black women. Again, today is Winning Women Wednesday, so we'll be bragging on it all day long.
Shout out to all those collaborations too. Black owned businesses working together.
Well, it's necessary that we collaborate. Johnny Roger, I love that man. He said it's not big enough if you're doing it alone.
That's it.
You gotta have a team, baby. You gotta have a collaboration and make it bigger. And so I'm glad you guys are going big. Of course, the matriarch of business, BC Clark. Mm-hmm. She slid me. She slid me an envelope.
BC is amazing.
I got slid an envelope, y'all, by VC Clark. Slide me an envelope, VC. So she's the matriarch of business. She just loved women, especially black women because she's black. She look dark, a little chocolate. I love chocolate. We love chocolate, and so she really loved women. She really loved the success of women. And Martine, Martine is, if she's the queen, Martine's the what do you call it? The queen and the princess.
Princess, yes.
You're the princess, Martine.
I guess that would be the next level down.
It's orders. It's orders.
It's orders, levels and stuff. I think she slid you a check. She slide checks. So
we're getting that money.
Yeah, we're getting that money. Yeah. So when you're the matriarch slide checks. Real. They go like that. It's slide your shit. So she's the matriarch, but you ladies are the princesses. You the next Cummins. You are the next BCs.
I accept that because that means we're receiving something from them, from the queens. And so I appreciate that because they are givers. BC Clark, Nancy Williams, they're people you should know out here because they are looking to basically replace themselves. They want to share the knowledge. They want to share the information. They want to share the money. They want to share the funding. They want to share all of the resources. They want to share all of their stories so that you don't have to work as hard in order to get somewhere. And so these are the people that I appreciate in the community, definitely.
Omaha, if you're a young person, I encourage you to hook up with your elders because they know things. They got connections. They have resources. When I make an elder call, when I call an elder, oh man, things happen.
That's it.
Things move.
Things happen. And so I'm telling you, do not burn bridges. Obey elders, and then one day you never know. They'll help you with that yes that you need to propel your whatever you want to propel. And I just want you guys to remember that elders, older folks are wise. So let's think about that, y'all, and not throw them away. You know what I mean? Put them in homes and stuff.
That's right. They have the history.
Value what's important.
Right.
Yeah.
They're very valuable because of the knowledge, the wisdom, things that they've done. Everyth's been done before. We're just, sometimes we try to recreate it.
Right.
Like it's already been done before. Just hook up with people that've done it before so you don't make mistakes that they made.
Your role will be a lot easier.
That's right.
What else going on with you, Candice? So when's the ribbon cutting? Next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
I want to go.
May 12th, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes, it'll be right outside of the Village Empowerment Center.
Snacks?
There will be snacks. Yep.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Yes. That's provided by Gladys Hare. So
bring the grill.
Big
Bring
mamas.
the grill. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good,
and
good,
so
good.
we'll be there. And then the district director for the SBA, the Nebraska District Office, Mr. Leon Millibar, will be there providing words. Winsley Durand of the Chamber of Commerce will be there along with Brittany Harley. They'll be there assisting and providing the ribbon cutting for us. And then there will be just other dignitaries and people, in the community that are community leaders and community workers. And so we appreciate all of that. There will be some coming down from Kearney as well to celebrate with us. So
Good. Bring the arch, Kearney. Bring the arch.
just carry it with them.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, so praying for great weather. Praying for great weather.
Good.
Right. We got a shout out for you, Candice. Louise Jimenez says, hello, Candice Price.
Oh, hi.
And Stacey McLean Honeycutt says, good morning, my beautiful sister.
Yes, another wonderful woman entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes, she has the essential space that, she rents out. So if you need her for events, that's
Yes.
available. So you definitely want to reach out to Stacy.
That's right. She's really done well with that space.
Yes, she has. It's beautiful.
Good morning, Stacy. So, Candice, let's talk about Grow Nebraska. Your new position as executive director.
Yes.
They came to you. Obviously, they've been following you and they know about you and saw kind of figure out this would be the right person. So, what did you think when they offered you that? Just to kind of let people know where your mind was with this opportunity. In case someone else has a similar opportunity, someone's coming to them. This is a big position, and obviously you fit the shoes.
Well, and it was pretty ironic in the fact that what they were asking me to do is what I consider myself doing anyway already, that I do for free, and that's try to get information to others. So any information that I receive, I try to pass that along to someone who can either also use it, or even if they can only use it. I don't hoard information. I don't keep it to myself. And that's really why me and my business partner get along so well. We have that same mentality, of, when one grows, we all grow. When others have that. I feel like part of the reason that we're still where we are as a people, meaning as Black people, is because information isn't shared. We almost get scared and want to clutch it. Even if we can't do anything with it, we'll say, well, I can maybe use that next year. So I don't want to give the idea away, or I don't want to share this when there's plenty. The one thing there's plenty of, especially in Nebraska, is money. And most of the time information is linking you to resources that connect you to money. That's typically, the end game, so that you can have the freedom and opportunities and, all of the other things we say that sound pretty when, really what most are after at this point is money to get to those other things.
And then also food for thought on a psychological level, there's you're not the only one that's thinking about that ideal. There's only a few people that act on the idea. That's the difference. And so if you think of something, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. The difference is those that act off their ideas. And so you might as well share. We share things over here. If I can't manifest it, I'm gonna give it out to someone else so they can manifest it.
That's right.
So we can grow all together.
And then you never know, you help each other, because them getting started in the same business you're in, they're going to get information from other avenues, and you can come together and have a conglomerate and work well, and we see others do that. We see pretty much everyone else do that except for us.
That's right.
It's my experience. And so we just like that so many here and around us are different than that. So we maintain that same responsibility of sharing. And so when this opportunity presented itself in January, it was phenomenal. And I accepted it immediately without hesitation, because again, it's what I love to do. I love talking with others. I love, being able to share either my experience that might help someone, because I just don't feel like all people need to learn things the hard way. And the reason I really do what I do is for legacy. And I always tell others, I want to be able to impact and have a positive effect on my children's children's children.
Without a doubt.
So in order to do that, the community must grow. Not just me, everyone around me must grow as well, because I'm serious about that. That's the reason that I work hard, and that's the reason that I go like I go, is so that I can have that impact generations from now. I just feel like everyone should not be able to say, I got it out the mud, I got it out the dirt. You should not be able to. We should be able to leave something of value, of importance. We should be able to leave an inheritance. And so that's what I'm working towards, and I want to try my best to enable others to do the same.
Awesome.
Well, if you plan for it and walk towards it, it will happen. Without a doubt, I have that same philosophy, because when I have my grandson around, he has expectations for me, and so I got to stay alive. I got to continue to manifest. And when I had my grandson up at the ribbon cutting, man, I love that. He don't understand what's going on. All he cared was about the dirt and the rocks.
Right.
But that dirt and rocks is part of his legacy also, because I needed that dirt and rocks as that foundation of building our network. And so, like I said, it's creating a legacy so our children can have a business, man. We gotta leave something. Each generation is supposed to be better than the last generation.
And it was amazing to see your son there and your grandson. So that was 3 generations at that ribbon cutting that you had.
That is amazing.
Yeah. It's out of everything else, of course, I appreciate the word from the tribe, but man, there's nothing more than having your family there, and knowing that you're not going to be there forever. And then you got someone else to continue it, man. That's so important to me. Like you said, that's so important, and I think that's how God would want it. That we continue to leave something for our children, still leaving sin. You know what I mean? Because most time we leave in sin, we leave in bad habits for our children. We leave in no resources for our children. We got to do the opposite.
Yeah, generational wealth. We have a couple of comments from the audience here on Facebook Live. Sam Quartey says, "Good job, sister."
Thanks, Sam. Yes, I appreciate it.
And we have Nicole Wright. Hey, cousin. She's the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, Kansas City, Missouri. She says, "Indigenous Smith, Grand Rising King and Queens." Grand Rising to you too, Nicole. And Stacey McLean Hunter says, "Good morning, boss man."
Morning.
I'm so glad to have you in the studio, Candice. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about Grow Nebraska? It is a nonprofit. I did some research real quick last night.
Yes.
And I know they are, I think it said the only nonprofit that specifically targets marketing and I think it's promotion or advertising for small businesses. So can you tell us a little bit more of what people can expect if they're a small business owner and they want to come and seek some resources or assistance? Yes. What can they expect to find when they start to seek?
Education, programming, webinars, events hosted around them, specializing in them, focusing on them. So Grow Nebraska is probably what you were reading on, which does focus on the marketing side of things because that's needed. The Women's Business Center focuses on everything that encompasses entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So that's whether you're starting from your kitchen table or if you're already established and looking to grow further and scale, or if you're looking at what's next, how do I figure out a succession plan? For Black businesses, that's the one area where I think we 100% fail on is in that area. When someone passes away, that's a Black business owner, we kind of hold our breath. Is the business going to open back up? Is the business going to stay closed forever? We've all experienced that, even here in North Omaha.
Yeah.
What's going to happen next? And so when we don't plan and we don't talk through things, we don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of times we see businesses close and never open again. And we talk about them like that was so great or that was so wonderful, but there was no succession planning. And so that's something that we can walk with you and work with you through. Primarily the access to capital, because that's what, holds a lot of people back outside of fear. A lot of people are, tremendously afraid to take a risk or gamble on themselves, as Mr. King put it, and so sometimes people don't recognize that when you're working a 9-to-5, that's equally a risk and gamble. You're just gambling on someone else that they won't let you go, that they'll keep their numbers in order, that they'll do what they need to do to keep you employed and not lay you off. And so I always tell people your side hustle that you work on is not just if you want to quit or leave your 9-to-5, it's if your 9-to-5 decides to leave you. What are you going to do?
I love that.
Right now. You always got to have a plan B. Always got to have a plan B. And a C, really.
And a C. And then, growing something that your children can be a part of. For me, I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids. I'm very excited that my oldest will actually get to be in town for the ribbon cutting.
Yeah. Shout out to baby girl. What's her name?
Shalise Oliver.
Is she listening?
I'm not sure that she's listening this morning. I didn't
on the radio.
It's finals. It's finals. You better be studying.
Yeah,
right. That's right. It is finals week.
Yes. She has a couple more days out of her freshman year. She attends North Carolina A&T State University.
All right.
So, Aggie Pride.
Shout out to Aggie.
Civil engineering major. She'll be home on Saturday, but she's only here for about 2.5 weeks, and then she goes right back to North Carolina. So she was unable to find an internship opportunity here in Nebraska for her field. And so she'll be interning in Charlotte, North Carolina, with a company there that's architecture and civil engineering for what she wants
Omaha? All these architects, do we have an architect in here around here?
We do.
Well, we know Brother Prohaska that I knew very well. He passed. And so I know him very well. When I was the probation officer, his wife was the judge. So I got to know him. I know there's some architecture companies around here. Come on, y'all, civil engineers.
Maybe in the future, we'll see.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
But
we'll see. I think it'll be pretty tough next year, though, because, then she'll be sought after. It's much easier to get a freshman in the field, and breed that loyalty to a company.
Okay.
As opposed to later down the line once they have some experience. Now every company is
so your
after
daughter not
them.
coming back. So your daughter not coming back.
I don't. It's up to her.
See, I'm losing more talent. We're losing more talent. I know. I told you.
But
You
that's
guys
a
give
very
out people.
important point, though.
Real.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. I'm actually working on something. I'm a part of Leadership Omaha this year, which is through the Greater Omaha Chamber.
Okay.
This is the 43rd cohort, best class ever.
And
so
had to get that in there.
Yes. So our group project actually has a focus specifically to diversity within internship programs within our city. How to retain talent, how to recruit talent, how to maintain and sustain the talent.
That's right.
And so that's what we're working towards as our group project as well. So she'll be here, and then I also have a 5-year-old.
Okay.
And so, I find out a lot that many people don't know that. So I'm a single mama times 2, and she keeps me very busy. And so she'll hopefully be at the ribbon cutting ceremony as well.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Well, I plan on being there too.
Yeah, heck yeah. There's gonna be so much money around there, Martine. You think I'm
we
gonna
need to make
pass up on that?
shake some hands, make some connections.
Heck yeah, I'll be hugging, kissing some babies, all that stuff. I'll be a happy day that day. Make sure you guys show up because the best way to get a yes is to create relationships. And sometimes relationship, it's not overnight.
Right.
Sometimes people gotta trust you. Obviously, they picked the right person. You two would have been the if it wasn't you, it would have to be you to run that office. I'm serious. There's no other 2 women, Black women I know that have multiple businesses. That's grind. Well, Stacy's another one.
Yeah, she got multiple businesses.
There's actually plenty of us. There's quite a few of us in the city that are doing big things that I can just think of off the top of my head that are running multiple organizations.
We should put together a group or association or something.
So,
Black multiple business women or something like that.
We need to do that because it's an example. People need to model that.
They need to see that.
Right. So, and we can brag off this. Okay, I need to hook up with that business. Okay, okay, you get that. Okay, I can use that service.
But what I love is when we're able to do business together. When you, I don't know if you ever participated in things with the Empowerment Network. So when they do their Revive lunches, you start out by saying, you introduce the businesses in the room, and then you say who in here you've done business with.
Right.
And so I love shouting out businesses that have either done business with us or that I've had a chance to do business with. So I brought up Ashley Spivey, and actually this week, her and her husband, Universal, they own Best Burger. Well, they came and purchased their vehicle that they'll be using for catering from us, from Home Team Auto Sales. So I love when, Black business can do Black business with, others and keep the dollar circulating a bit longer since it doesn't stay, but a few minutes.
That's right.
And then also Pastor Martin Williams and his wife are looking at a vehicle from us, and they are at Ambassador Worship Center, but then also the Carver Legacy Center. And so I know you've had some in speaking about that, but that's something that's important.
Actually, we're going to we need to have someone come back because we announced it, but we haven't had the principals to come in because I really have a challenge for our community about us using collective economics. We have all these churches, and I'm encouraging all these churches to take your money out of wherever you got it at and put it in the Carver Bank.
I encourage the same.
But I got to know a little bit more about the Carver Bank. I know American National Bank, I think is guaranteeing those loans. So I think that's the relationship as until the Carver Bank grows to where it needs to grow. But if it's like that, I'm going to encourage because if we do that, obviously we got money, y'all. Quit saying we poor. I don't care if you're getting welfare. We got money because they got banks from 30th Street to 72nd Street on AIM from credit unions and as banks. We got money. So if we take our money out of all them, then they start borrowing, giving us money to borrow and put our money down here 24th of Lake. All the churches, we probably give up to God at least $1 million every Sunday. But all the people, what do you think? All the churches. They probably deposit $1 million. If not, maybe $500,000. Let's say $250,000.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. But every Sunday you collect that. Now we got if it's $250,000, that's $1 million at the end of the month. Now we can loan that out to your organization, so you can loan that out to people. Nebraska Enterprise can use some of that money in order to further loan. We have to create our own, just like you guys do. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of BC and Nancy for stepping out on faith.
And Nancy is part of our advisory board for the Grow Nebraska Business Resource Center.
And if you guys don't know about Grow Nebraska is an organization that help Nebraska businesses scale. So if you got a product or a service, they will help out with your marketing, your promotion, and also
your packaging. You know, maybe you have a product that you think can only be sold locally, and so they'll help you figure out, you know, how to make it possible to be able to ship your product and where it's still of quality and of value when it gets to its end user. And so that's something that's, you know, very important. And everything that, you know, Mr. King was just speaking to is what's important to us. It's part of my values, you know, so I do my best to bring up the Carver legacy as often as I can. You know, I've never met anyone until now that owns a bank, a Black owned bank. And so that's, you know, the Barneys, Willie and Yolanda Barney, and then also the Williams. But that is with the help of Mr. and Mrs. Katosh, who own American National Bank. And so, yes, Mr. King, you're definitely right. So to open up one of those accounts, you'll go to any American National Bank in the city, let them know you want to open a Carver account. But that helps, you know, everyone. And so those funds in time will end up being able to go out to lend to help those with home ownership, you know, right here within our community. But right now it's helping a lot of us because when you open one of those accounts, many of us own businesses and didn't know how to do PPP. What is that? You know, that's around right now due to the CARES Act and COVID. And so they help you, they walk you through your PPP funding.
Oh, they do that? Do they do that?
Oh, yes. You're hollering at Ernest White. Hollering at Ernest White.
Well, you know,
yes.
I've been hollering at Ernest about some other big stuff. Ernest.
Yeah. You didn't know, King?
Yes.
No, you know, PP, you know, I wouldn't worry about, I'm worrying about big stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's a beautiful thing.
I need some more zeros, Martine. And so,
Right.
I know, I'm telling you guys, y'all, God is on earth. I'm telling you, blessing you if you got a business. If you got a business, if you are helping out your neighbors, because that's what businesses does.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
If you are helping out your neighbors, God's going to bless you. PPP, EDIL. They got a lot of letters.
A lot of letters.
They
There's a lot of money.
Yeah, even IRS is giving y'all some extra time to pay money back.
Right.
All the letters are doing good right now. And so, but if you got a business, you're going to benefit. I'm telling you. So if you're doing stuff under the table, you creating out your own ceiling. Come out. Martine can get your stuff together as far as taxes, so you're legal. I'm legal.
That's right.
You don't look on your shoulder no more. You know what I mean? I wasn't legal at first, but I met Martine. I'm legal. Oh, I feel good. And so, but now that has created more opportunities.
That's right.
There's many opportunities. Now it's definitely the time to get going, you know, to not hold yourself back because of fear, because others want to see you win. They want to see you do well. They want to be a part of your story, to be able to say, you know, well, I, you know, remember back when, you know, and so that's what we appreciate. And we're in a growing season, my business partner and I, for our businesses. And, you know, we're thankful for that because we've been in that grind and, you know, season, working hard, and, you know, paying others, not paying ourselves. We appreciate the time that we're in right now, you know, and so we desire to help others get exactly there, to know what this side feels like. You know, it definitely feels different.
So you'll definitely be taking budding entrepreneurs. They could be side hustlers still trying to work on their product or idea and take them through those growths first in a business. So that they can launch or maybe open up a storefront. So there's guidance there's coaches. And
there's specific coaching and guidance there. And it's coming from those who have experienced it, worked through it, who know it, you know, who learned it outside of the classroom.
Awesome.
You know, so that's what's available. So I'm there as the executive director. BC Clark is director of programming. And so just tons of webinars, any information that you need. If there's something where you say, you know, I'm really interested in this, and maybe it's something we haven't marketed to or opened up, we can create that specifically for you. We'll find the person that's the expert in the area, and we'll create that class for you. And so it's with the help of our resource partners, which is Metro Omaha Women's Business Center, so MOWBC, also the Nebraska Enterprise Fund, SCORE, which is also through the SBA, and there are other, you know, I'll call them sister organizations under the SBA umbrella. So the resources are definitely not an issue. The time is not an issue. It's just you come on down, you know.
This just rolled some gems, y'all. I don't know if y'all caught that, but she just rolled them like it just rolled off her tongue. Those organizations she just mentioned, y'all should know about. If y'all are a small business owner, you should know about Nebraska Enterprise Fund and the other ones she mentioned, SBA, the SCORE office. They do tons of webinars, seminars. Now it's going to be at this business center, Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center.
Yes,
there's going to be a lot. So additional opportunity for small business owners to to get in touch with the people that know how to run businesses so that they are not out there by themselves,
Right.
like a fish just kind of, I don't know which way to go,
Floundering
like fish out
around.
of water, and you don't know what to do and you're just struggling. Running a small business, even from the developmental stages, is hard. You do have to do your research. A lot of people skip that part.
People want to skip that part. Sometimes
can you
that part
speak on
costs. I sure will.
All
so
right.
one thing that I pride my business partner and I on is going out and seeking research and information, even if it costs. So we attend, most businesses have some type of an organization around whatever it is you do. So for the auto dealership, there's the Independent Auto Dealers Association. And so we pay quite a bit of money to go to their conventions to learn from others, because one thing we found is sometimes we are actually doing pretty good with talking to each other, though we're wanting to get here. So if you're wanting to get here, shouldn't you talk to someone who's here or here in order to get there? And so we go out and we seek, those people who have made it to where we're attempting to get to. And so that is what we have found is important, along with sharing and receiving, and not saying no constantly, even when you're busy, even when you're tired. The opportunity that I'm in right now is because I said yes to attending and speaking at an event called Startup to Success, which is by the NEF, by Nebraska Enterprise Fund. And so that's actually where I was introduced to and met Janelle Anderson Erkine, where she heard my story and my background and what I do. And I went to that and I was just dead dog tired. When you go to some of these things, go anyway. And it's because of the people. There is no way that I would, BC Clark is who invited me. I wasn't going to tell her no. I'll figure it out and get there, because we figure out everything else. So we can't say we don't have the time, because anything else that's important to us, we get done.
That's right.
And so another woman in the community that I definitely have to shout out is Carmen Tapio.
Oh, yeah.
She's the she is over North End Teleservices, which is also growing. And so there's more information coming out about their growth. But she is absolutely amazing. She's amazing as a human. She's amazing as an employer. She is one that I try to, want to model myself after and emulate myself after. So as we mentioned, BC Clark and Nancy Williams, Carmen Tapio is also, 100% on that list. She is a giver.
That's right.
And so there are so many people here, that want to give and want to support you. So you cannot worry about those that are either laughing at your dreams or not coming out to buy from you, or not coming out to do these things, or not hearting or liking your stories or sharing your advertisements. Don't worry about it, because there's plenty who are, and there's plenty who are watching.
That's
there's plenty who want to see you succeed. That what you don't have time for is worrying about those that don't.
That's right. Say that again. You don't have time to worry about those.
Time for that.
Right. We got a lot of shout outs. If I may take a moment, Kusher.
I think you're
Snazzy. He says, hello, the boss. Hello, Candice.
Hey,
Kusher.
Yes. He gives me so much energy. He's a dancer.
That's right.
So he gives me so much energy.
Kusher. I think we were playing a song earlier today.
Okay.
Yeah. Stacey McClain Honeycutt says we definitely need to get the young ladies together. She says, keeping Black dollars in our community. Y'all know Stacey's going to keep commenting. Shout out to my favorite banker, Ernest White at American National Bank. He helped her, secure that building. She's in, that beautiful building. And she says, shout out to Winning Women Wednesdays. Hey, Stacey. And she says, Candice Price, call me Expo event. Call me Expo event.
Okay.
Okay.
That's from Stacey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She says, call me Expo event. Okay. She also says, iron sharpens iron. You better believe it.
Without doubt.
Hello, Mr. Willie Hamilton. He says, awesome person. And Kusha says, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Willie. Yes.
Without doubt.
Yes.
And then also a small shout out, Deborah Dogbub, Miss Michelle, that's propagator.
Lena, what's going on, Lena?
Yeah.
Hey, Deborah.
Miss Nita. Everybody say hello. Facebook, YouTube.
You got a fan base, girl. You got a following. All these people rolling in. These comments.
Well,
it's early. It's early in the day.
They have early.
I thought I could sneak under the radar if I come in first thing.
Yeah, you gonna choose 7:30. I was like,
hey, I've been sharing because I knew y'all ladies would be talking about money today.
Right.
And I know
how to get it.
Yeah, but I don't. And since it's more women than men, and since the women are leading, the head of households in most families, we have to get this knowledge out to women so they can have a greater opportunity, financial security for their families. All of us have ideals, and we have children that have ideals that they can also pass those resources to them. I think it's a great opportunity. I'm glad, even though it's called Women you probably need to put a tagline. It's for men too.
Women, but men too.
Yeah.
I think that's a given. You know, when we talk about business, the men, yes, the men know. You know, the information resources.
Men, but we need to step up,
yes.
man. I mean, I don't know. Black men, we need to step up. I am so proud of these of our women stepping up. So much success, continued success. They couldn't pick a better person for the position.
Thank you for that, Mr. King.
Obviously, they've seen you from afar, and that's similar to what I do. I analyze people and see their ethics, where their really heart come from, and then I try to gravitate around them more. I try to develop a relationship similar to what when Martine, I seen her doing grinding.
That's right.
And just like you, and I come from the same root. I came from the same root, so.
Yeah, I've been through some things. You know, the whole story isn't pretty. You know, I'm thankful for where I'm at because I know where I've been. You know, and so I talk often with my mom, and my faith is very strong. You know, and I pray through things. You know, and I no longer try to fight through things on my own as I once did. And so it gets you different places. It gets you on the other side of some things. And so that's definitely, you know, where I'm at and want to teach others. If you are a Black business owner and you're not on I have a Black business owners group that's for Omaha specifically, Omaha specific Black business owners on Facebook. That's now been going over a year. I thought it might be just a few months, but it was, you know, started due to COVID. And so it's where I provide information on upcoming grants and loans due to COVID or for Black business owners. And I share that information on that page. So feel free to reach out to me, you know, through Facebook, and I'll get you added to that if you are a Black business owner already in business, already, you know, established as a business.
What's the name of the group again?
It's the COVID-19 Black Business Resource.
Okay.
But don't just go on there and request, inbox me so that I can, you know, get a little information on you, because that's all that's on there. It's not for promoting. We don't promote businesses on there. We simply give information. So
educate.
Yep.
I love that you mentioned that you now Martine just went to a conference or somewhere. She actually learned. I go to conferences all the time. You have to learn. You have to challenge yourself, and you have to be around elders that have more experience than you.
That's right.
And so when I make big decisions, or if I need something, I got elders in the radio business. I call Vegas. I call Chicago. You know what I mean? Because they have bigger markets. Or I call San Francisco, top 5 market, and see how they do things in order so I can make better decisions.
That's right.
And so you gotta utilize your elders.
Who's at the top of your industry and how did they get there? And funny enough, they're typically happy to talk with you. They're happy to speak with you. When we talk about car business, which is, you know, my primary home team auto sales, our goal is to one day become and own a franchise auto dealership. There's 19,000 franchise auto dealerships.
You know, I'm hooking you on. Oh, Lord.
You just never know.
My man. Oh, they looking for and they big. They big.
Who's that?
Your brother too. I'm gonna hook y'all up. Because they're looking for property over here. It's a major auto company that's looking for property, looking for 15 acres to create and this brother, he's a brother.
Okay.
He donated to this radio station. He gave us $1,000. That's how I got our transmitter.
Okay.
40 other people. So he's a down brother. Got a beautiful sister too. And so he loved Black people, and he wants to bring a major car dealership to North Omaha. And I gotta hook y'all up because
definitely. I wonder if I may already know him. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely excited to meet with him. Since you didn't say a name, since he didn't.
I can put his business out there. I can put his business out because see, we got to help each other and pass resources on that can hopefully manifest something. Because if that happens, they'll create many jobs.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's the key. If you really want to affect the community, you know, is have money coming in here and resources and employment. And that's where Carmen has done so well. But where I was going, even with the numbers for auto dealerships and auto industry, you know, we spend a lot of money there. You know, that's one thing that we value in the Black community is our cars. And so, but out of the 19,000 franchise dealerships, only 256 are owned by Black people.
Really?
And not Black women. Yes, I can pretty much count on both my hands how many are owned by Black women. And I've had the opportunity of speaking to the only Black woman Lexus owned dealership that's out of Alabama. And just as kind as can be. And so sometimes if you run into a gatekeeper, do what you can to get around the gatekeeper so that you can speak with the person at the top, because they want to talk with you. You know, and our job as we continue to grow, the best way I ever heard it put is a woman said, what are you doing to send the elevator back down? So you need to ask yourself that in the morning. It doesn't matter what level you've attained. Someone is trying to get to exactly where you're at. So what are you doing to send the
That's
elevator back down? How hard is that to do? Push the button, send it back down so someone else can come on up there too, or get past you.
That's right.
That's great.
Right.
Well, I mean, what you're doing, your elevator is going up and down as far as your women's business
Thank
center.
you.
That's the model I see. It's going up and down.
Up and down. Let's get some more people on here.
That's
right. Again, how can they attend your ribbon cutting?
They can RSVP by reaching out to me, and I'll give you that email address, which is, it's kind of long. It's Candice, CANDICE at grownebraskawbc.org. So that's Candice at grownebraskawbc.org. So Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center is what that stands for. And that will be on next Wednesday at 3:00. So we look forward to seeing everyone there and for the excitement.
Okay, and we'll be sure to post the flyer on the Boss Facebook page, because you did provide the flyer so that people can follow up and say, okay, what day was it? What time?
Yes,
so it's next Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday. And if you can't make that, there's going to be plenty of webinars. You can just give me a call if you want to come up to the office and chat. You know, we're doing that already. You don't have to wait until then. The office is actually, you know, in place and ready to go. So we're already meeting with some clients. So you just let us know, you know, who you want to meet with, or if you'd like to meet with a couple of people, or what you're looking to do, and we'll get things going for you. There's some great people in that building. Michael Young with Technology Consulting Solutions is in the Village Empowerment Center. The Step Up program is in there. Charles Drew is in there. Family Housing Advisory Services. And then there's still some more space available if you're looking for space to lease or rent. Tiffany Gamble with her Emerging Ladies Academy. They use some of the space on Saturdays. So there is plenty in Omaha. There's plenty in Omaha.
That's great that we have more classroom space or office space for small entrepreneurs, because that's one thing that they're looking for, is affordable space to run their business, grow it, meet with students, teach classes, whatever the case may be. But we're always lacking things like that, you know, places like that. So I'm glad to see that they've opened up some space, and all these great entrepreneurs are there. We all know each other.
Right. Yes.
So that's one.
And if we don't, we should. So,
exactly. If you don't know these people, you should know these people. But that's the whole thing about going to conferences, even local networking meetings and things, so that you can meet these other.
Yes, Martine, we see each other frequently.
Yeah.
You know, yes.
Right. Our businesses are like almost like around the corner from me. They're like 2 minutes away from each other. So we see each other. But I was going to say, I need a truck. So we're going to be shopping with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have you look for a truck.
Yes, I will continue to grow so we can keep putting money back into the community.
So shop with one another. We talk about that all the time. On Fridays, it's Black Friday. Shop with a Black business. Let's circulate our dollars. Let's help
be intentional.
Be intentional. Let's help the Black dollar stay in the community longer than what it currently is.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. I'm going to open up a Carver Legacy account myself. I should have been down there, but I got busy. You know, this is the tax season, so Martine's, you know, really, really busy right now. But I'm going to open up, and I want to move actually my business bank accounts down there. You know, so they're gonna get a lot of business from me.
That's what we did.
Yeah,
with a large
move all the business accounts down there, personals too, personal bank accounts. But I encourage, and I want to kind of challenge small business owner, go and open up a business bank account with the Carver Legacy. Just tell them, I want to open up a business account under the Carver Legacy. Is that what they should say, Candice?
Yes, a Carver account. Go to any American National Bank branch. Tell them you want to open a Carver account. If right now what you're looking to do has to do with some of the resources for the SBA due to the CARES Act, you'll probably want to specifically reach out to Ernest White. But other than that, to open just a personal savings or a business savings, business checking, personal checking, any American National Bank, and tell them it's for a Carver account.
Right.
I'm going to reach out
for your kids, I'm going
to reach out to Ernest, because they need to actually put some promotions behind that. Because people don't know. They don't know.
I know they had like I don't know, was it a ribbon cutting or just an announcement about it?
Press conference that was done for the groundbreaking. And so I know they're getting ready to, you know, some more work at the facility. And so once everything is open, it will also be, you know, they'll have an incubator program, an accelerator program for business. It's for home ownership. And so at the corner of 24th and Lake.
Well, things are happening here in North Omaha on the private sector, but also in the public sector with the economic development office that the governor opened up in North Omaha right on 30th and 4th, where we'll get access to state dollars. state dollars, and that's how I got state dollars, and so there's levels of financing from all type of agencies, organizations, government institutions.
Or what you've done, Mr. King, is being registered as a minority-owned business. You know, that gets you in the door to some of this. This supplier diversity is the term of the year that everyone's looking for.
Yep, I am a certified minority business enterprise. We are certified nationally. I can do business nationally with any corporations. I've already been vetted. Corporations are looking for vetted Black businesses that they know are legit, so they don't have to research it. Is this real? Yeah. There's a lot of fraud out here on both sides, no matter what you look like. And so if you're vetted, and again, joining national organizations, joining national associations in order to create greater wealth beyond our doorstep.
Love thy neighbor and allow them to love you back.
Without doubt.
That's right. I love it. So Candice, Omaha Chamber of Commerce is going to help you with the ribbon cutting, right?
Yes, Greater Omaha Chamber will be out to do the ribbon cutting.
And press release, all the cameras, all the news stations, all the radio stations, everybody going to be there?
Well, everybody should be there, but
that's what I'm trying to hint around, like y'all should be there if y'all listening.
Yeah, so that they can, get the information out, but we'll keep doing what we can. We know how to, just beat the streets and, get the information out as best we can so people know we're here to help.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, maybe have y'all three ladies come back again next. Well, so when's the ribbon cut? 11?
Wednesday the 12th. Next Wednesday. It's coming up.
What time?
At 3 p.m. It's from 3 to 6, but the ribbon cutting's at 3.
Okay, so maybe have y'all three ladies come back again next Wednesday so we can have BC in here. We can brag off all y'all ladies.
That would be great. I'll get check with her. Her calendar is out of this world.
Yeah,
so,
she
stays running.
Yeah, I think that'd be, and to see the principals that actually brought it together.
Yeah,
I think it's important that we acknowledge them, because sometimes people don't get the credit that they deserve.
Right.
And here at 95.7, we love to brag off our neighbors. Without a doubt, we get a lot of people that do a lot of work and do not get acknowledgement because they're not in so-called favor, but their work they do is still impactful. And so I want to make sure that we recognize those individuals also.
That's right.
And because there's a lot of unsung heroes, and that's why we do it every Winning Women Wednesday for those unsung heroes, baby.
That's right.
Everybody gonna pick their favorites. Marlon King might be the spokesperson, but it's a lot of people behind the scene that did the work so he can speak. And so we got to recognize those people behind the scenes, and that's why I want us to remember that it takes taking all of us.
Absolutely. We got a comment from Stacey McCain Honeycutt. She says, "Women are warriors going to battle for what we want." Awesome. So Candice, you are definitely a boss out there, truly, doing many things. I'm sure you got more projects, but you're in this role. This is a new role for you, executive director of Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center. It's going to be full of resources helping women and men start and grow their business. And I absolutely love it because, that's what I always try to do. And I go live. I try to coach and educate and take people from the side hustle, starting point to grow their business and have it flourish and sustain it and be around. The whole goal is to be around past 5 years.
Yes.
We see so many businesses get started and they're gone. And so we want to change that, especially in the Black community. What are we doing wrong that we can't be in existence 5 years, more than 5 years down the road? So this organization is definitely going to help mold and train and grow small businesses. So if anyone's listening, So if anyone's listening, please get connected with Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center. If you just want to kind of maybe send a message to Candice, say, "Hey, how can I get started? This is what I do, blah, blah, blah." She definitely will be able to direct you. With COVID, I'm not sure, you're probably not taking walk-ins just right now, but what's the situation?
The building requires masks, so you must, wear a mask in the building. But we are doing one-on-one appointments. We just have space in our office so that we can properly social distance to get that done. And that's just because a lot of the things we do are with personal information. You may not always want to share your personal information, through email and different things. And sometimes it's better to talk through your story than to try to type out your story. And so that can make a difference with us trying to help you, attain whatever your vision is.
Okay. And are these free services?
Yeah. So the services that we offer are free through the Women's Business Center. And so there's a lot of these resource partners that have been offering free programming to you, including Nebraska Enterprise Fund, that we sometimes either don't know about or don't take advantage of or don't take the time to, sit through the classes, but it's worth it.
Without a doubt.
Free classes.
Free classes. I'm gonna speak like a young person. If you want the money back, you gotta be there Wednesday. If you want the money back, the money back. You can't get fast cash, y'all. Only time you get fast cash is through the ATM. Other fast cash will get you in trouble. It'll get you in jail. I'm a former probation officer. I'm telling you, you want the money back. We probably need to have a concert, have money bags come here and do the concert.
Do the concert. Only Mr. King.
Right.
If you want the money back, y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to be starting a business or growing your business.
And helping others do the same. It may not be your vision to own a business. So help someone else in theirs. You're helping your employer. So help your friend, help your neighbor in their business. Believe me, anyone who's running a business always has something they need help with. And maybe it's not necessarily the business itself. Maybe it's picking up their kid from childcare, or, maybe it's, doing a grocery store run for them. All of it counts. All of it helps them get to the end goal.
Right. I need an assistant.
You write down.
Well, right now.
Thank you.
Well, Omaha, it is 8:37. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you guys to be purposeful on announcing the women in your lives. Encourage them. There are unsung heroes. They do a lot of things, and sometimes don't tell about the abuse that they even go through. So we just want to announce it. And I just want to say we're so proud of Candice and Nancy and BC and all of other unsung heroes that are bringing us together and going to create more opportunities for our young ladies, but also our young men. So let's get it done, y'all. Let's participate in our freedom. This is another niche of the timeline where we can create freedom not only for ourselves, legacy for our family, but we can create a better community as a whole. But we have to participate. We have to participate in the game. And so I'm so proud of you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you out for some cornflakes or something like that.
Cornflakes.
Yeah, cornflakes. Yeah, top of the line. Yeah, I'm taking a top of the line dinner. Top of the line dinner, y'all. But no, we're so proud of you and continued success. Fellas, I'm telling you, next Wednesday, ladies, if y'all guys want to take advantage of this, you gotta show up Wednesday. Free services. If you're lacking in a certain area of knowledge, they can prop up that knowledge, and so you're strong. But also, there's resources to guide you until you're able to, sustain that level. What else going on with y'all ladies? I mean, we got so much. Y'all doing so much. I mean, do y'all got time to cook?
He's hungry.
Yeah, he gonna get hungry.
Well, you got 5-year-old. I know you cooking.
They got that sapphire grill. Okay,
yeah,
tell us what's on the menu. Let's talk food.
Let's talk food. Sapphire's very first event ever was College World Series. So we're excited for that again this year. Coming up, we'll be at the Slowdown in the beer garden just outside.
Are you gonna be back at the?
Yes, back at the Slowdown. So very excited for that. They're also doing some concerts just before as well. So that's where you can catch us at. So people love our wings and they love our Phillies. We have beef and chicken Phillies. We offer some vegetarian options, black bean quesadilla, loaded fries, nachoritos. So we have kind of a plethora for everyone. That's good, fun, food that just tastes great.
Great. You said black beans. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. I was in Florida, since you say you're from Florida, right? I was working at Key West. I went to the store. I was looking around, then I seen some beans on it said Negro beans. I said, oh Lord.
He said, where am I?
They got racist beans.
only
they got racist beans.
Only King.
He not Negro like black. He didn't.
Yeah, so I said Negro. I said, oh, y'all don't do it to me. and then I read it. I said, okay, Negro means black. Okay, black
Spanish.
Beans. Oh, all right. I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, that's funny.
So, heck yeah. I love black beans, y'all. And they're good for you, too.
Yes.
All right. So
you open when stuff? Is that the 18th?
College World Series starts on, yes, the series itself, but there's a couple events that are going on before that. Okay. So it'll be from the 17th to the 26th, I believe, of June.
Okay.
Of June. So
actually, if the 30th, if the championship game
correct
is the 29th or 30th based off the championship game.
And we typically won't be there during championship games only because there's not a whole lot of crowds out there that's typically fan favorites. if you have a specific team you like, but during
Right.
championships, it quiets down. People are back at work.
There's only 2 teams left.
Okay. So will you be anywhere else this summer?
Yeah, starting
Posted
at
up somewhere?
other events. Of course, this is the year
Okay.
for Native Omaha Days, and so we're waiting on information for that.
Okay, good.
And then, as I said, the donk show, donk car race and drag show, which may include some motorcycle drag races this year as well. That's JD of Donk Parts. If you're looking to participate or interested in that, we will have tickets for that at the shop in the next few weeks for that. And then the truck Sapphire Grill will be at our new building, which is again the old Wendy's on 90th between Maple and Fort. So you'll be able to find the food truck there starting the end of next week. And so that'll be being run by Mr. Terrence Haynes.
Monday through Friday or Saturday? Or
I believe he will be starting with Monday through Friday. We're actually kind of leaving that fully up to him so that, we can keep our hands in other areas and keep trying to move and grow.
Right.
So we're learning to turn things over.
Okay, all right then.
Candice, we have someone that want to connect with you. What phone number can they call to connect with you?
If you're looking to reach me, you can call the Home Team Auto Sales phone number, which is 402-505-4998. If you're looking specifically for Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center, that's 402-300-8170. And then anyone can also find me on Facebook. If you just want to send me a message to the inbox, you can also get with me there.
Okay, we have a shout out from Chandra Okusua Asante Buford. She says, awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
So
thank you guys for having me.
Candice, in Omaha, Nebraska, we're bossing with Candice. She a boss. Owns several businesses and she has center. You want to get connected with her. She is the plug. Okay, she is the plug. So
she got all the money back.
I just try to connect you with those that are connected. That's
she's the connector of the connectors.
You know, use street language. Y'all pull up on her. She has the bag.
Right. Exactly. Period.
Come get a car. If we don't have what you're looking for, just let us know. We'll be able to bring it in for you. So
60th is Swanson.
That's right.
Yep.
Also, who's Carol Price?
That is my mom. Yes, Carol Price is my mom. Yes.
She said doing it. She said
she is my personal prayer warrior, So
where mama live at?
She's in Oklahoma, and so I'm trying to get her here. I'm working hard every day, so pray with me that we can get her to move her here. Yes. And my brother Tyrone, he was on there I think earlier, so he's in Oklahoma as well.
Okay.
So yes, if I can finally get the family here, because I've been doing this thing with my family that have chosen me, and I've gotten to choose. We don't always get to do that because I don't actually have blood family here other than my 2 girls.
Okay.
And so people who have just
mama, come on,
mama. Family.
She can help you with the business.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can. She does all she can from afar. So
mama, I'm telling you, you miss no grandchildren. I'm telling you. You miss no grandchildren. That's the best time.
Tell her, come on.
Come on, enjoy them grandchildren. I enjoy my grandson. You better
well, she has one that's in Oklahoma and another one on the way. So they're
bring
fighting against me. I was gonna say yes. Everybody needs to just come on up.
Yes, well, Oklahoma is a little warmer. It's a little warmer now, Oklahoma.
Just barely.
It is.
He's warm. Not helping me right now.
They got a little oil down there. They got a little oil. They got some other stuff down in Oklahoma too. I'm trying to go down to Oklahoma for real. But no, come on up, Grandma.
Come on up. Your daughter's helping.
Grammy. Oh, like Grammy. Okay.
Your daughter's helping grow Nebraska. You got to come in. We got to support her. We need everybody. We need all hands on deck.
She probably logged off now. Like, no, they're on me.
No, she said, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yeah, won't he do it? Oh yeah. God talk to you now, Miss Price. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, he will do it.
Yes. Mom definitely knows, the story and where things, could have gone for me and for my life. And so
is she an entrepreneur or was in the past? Is that where you get it from?
No, she's actually not. She, has always, worked very hard though. And so that's probably, her and my dad, they always have. So that's where I get that, hard working spirit. Yes, you work. So, you don't lay in the bed all day like my sister Miranda, she'll tell you. We don't lay in the bed all day around here.
Oh, no.
So who are your heroes? Who are your heroes?
Definitely my mother, my grandmother, my granny just passed in December. She was 94 and she
passed
of COVID. Loss. Me too.
Did she really?
She did. She passed from COVID. So went through that. So I was actually gone the last 5 weeks of the year. My grandmother and my aunt both passed from COVID. But I actually go this morning at 9:45 for my second shot. So my second vaccination, I did decide to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And so, but other than that, there are women who are my heroes that I don't even know. Issa Rae, I absolutely love, and she has no problem in sitting within and sharing her blackness, her greatness, and her blackness. I'm rooting for everybody black. That's Issa Rae, and so I absolutely, adore her and her mission and how hard she works and all of the things she does. And so, several others, Angela Bassett, a lot of women that I don't know personally, that I appreciate their stories and their work ethic. And so they help me continue to drive and move on. And then a lot of women, like I say, in the city, who help me see, how a lady should carry themselves, how a woman should be, how a human should be, how a human should treat others. So I do have quite a few heroes, but it definitely starts with my mom. And honestly, my older daughter, she is definitely one of my heroes. She is a kind person. She's a calm person.
She's so sweet.
She makes me proud.
That's right. Right. Now you do speak. If someone's looking to seek you out to speak at their event, are you for hire or?
Yes, I am. I am for hire, and so I do virtual events as well as in-person events on a plethora of topics. So whether it's business or whether it's in growth or whether it's in encouragement and motivational speaking, I do that. And so I just say that I, inspire the aspiring is my tagline.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So if y'all need her to speak at y'all event, hit her up. She does speak and she has a wealth of knowledge. So that's what makes her a really great speaker. And she's for the people. She's really, this is the truth here sitting in front of us. So she's the plug. I'm telling y'all, she's the plug. So get your car, your truck from her.
Please do.
Go to her food truck and get something to eat, King.
Yep. And then we'll have a new business coming up soon, maybe by the end of the year or this time next year. And
can you tell us what?
Not quite yet. We're working on things. Yes. And
I was gonna ask you like on air. I was like, she gonna
that's funny. I'm actually running late for an appointment now, but I'm sure Ron is over there meeting with Blair Freeman for us to get some bids and see if we're able to do some business, with them to get things off the ground.
Because we want to know
building.
People want to know what you're gonna do with the building.
Yeah, eventually the people will definitely know exactly what we're gonna do with the building. We took a trip this last weekend actually to go look at some other establishments and get some ideas and keep things moving forward. So I'll make sure that it gets announced here on 95.7 The Boss.
That's right. You gonna keep us on edge. So now we gotta definitely follow you. We want inquire.
We'll definitely make that announcement.
Without doubt. Omaha, Nebraska. We're talking to Candice Price. She's the new executive director of the Women. What is it again?
Grow Nebraska Women's Business Center.
Dang, that's a lot of.
Powered by the SBA.
That's a lot of. Ooh, that's a lot of words.
GNWBC.
Oh Lord. Okay. Make sure you give Candice a call. She has the money bag, y'all. She has the alert. But
you're gonna have to after me.
Real alert.
I'll connect you to the people with the money bag. I'll do that.
Yeah, no, don't mess with her. She can connect you with the people. But if you are a business person, really, if you want to take advantage of what's happening with this pandemic, you have to have a business. They're giving tens of thousands of dollars if you organize your business. If you come out of the shadows.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Let's say that again, Candice.
They are giving hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Y'all hear that?
For organized businesses who have your numbers in order. So
that's right.
So that's how you get the money, y'all. I'm telling you, that's the reparations of the day, guys. But you gotta be prepared.
That's right.
When you are doing business, you actually are loving thy neighbor, and God are blessing those that are actually loving thy neighbors for real.
That's right.
And people are that I wouldn't be at the level without business, without establishing a business. And like I said, when you struggling and then you finally kind of get on the plateau and you kind of make a little. And now you can make your own decision kind of in that area. But sometimes it take you a while to get to that plateau where you can make your own decisions. You got the connection that you need. You got the resources if you need them. And it's based off your longevity and the ethics of you, because a lot of people are going to judge you in regards to doing business with you.
Right. Absolutely. And you mentioned Candice, numbers in order. So if y'all need help building or creating or establishing that profit and loss schedule, you can contact me, being a tax preparer. We do that all day long. We reconstruct profit and loss schedules so that the bankers, the people that have grant opportunities, they need to know your numbers. They need to know if how much money you're making in the business.
Yes.
So you've got to be able to have your income and your expenses laid out so they can figure out where you are in business. you know,
and
they're
right
doing
now,
it for a couple of
what
reasons.
she's talking to is specific to the Restaurant Revitalization Fund. And this is the first funding that's out where you did not have to be in business prior to COVID. You could have just started business this year if you're in the food services industry, and there's $28 billion earmarked for the food services industry, even if you started this year and have only had expenses and not made a dime yet. If your business has not opened, but you had expenses prior to March 11th, that just opened on Monday. It's a lot of money, and the first 21 days of it is specific to the underserved. So that's women, veterans, and minority ownership, just 51%. And this is the first time also where you can combine that. So let's say you're doing business with, you know, someone who does not fall into those categories, but 51% of it falls into those categories. And it doesn't have to be certified. This is something where you're self-certifying, saying I'm a Black-owned business, or I'm, you know, underserved in this manner due to these economics, or I'm a woman-owned or a veteran-owned business. The Restaurant Revitalization Fund, get that information out. There is not enough money in this fund. They're very well aware. So everyone was told to apply immediately. But the first 21 days priority is being given to those that fall into those specific categories.
Wow. That's a game changer.
It
be a game
is.
changer for a lot of
Did you have
restaurateurs.
expenses? That's all you need to show.
Period. That's it.
Man, that's nice.
So make sure you pass that information along. If you're not in the restaurant business, but you know someone, we all go out and eat. We know a lot of restaurant owners. Make sure they are aware of this so they can get this money.
Is it for the people that grill? Just go out to the park and grill?
So you want to try it? You want to get somebody in trouble?
Right.
I had some experiences, you know.
You got some expenses?
I had some experiences.
I had some expenses.
Just double back to me so I can help you look
that's
legit.
all. That's all.
Make sure you legit with that.
And make sure we get the invite to the cookout next time.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
I was thinking out, you know, we was by that fire down the old market.
They have Sapphire Grill pull up too.
That's right. Keep it in the family.
Without a doubt.
That's right.
Get them Negro beans.
Only Mr. King.
Do they just sell them in Florida? Is that
I think just only in Florida.
No. Go into these Hispanic grocery stores, King, and you will see them.
I've never seen no Negro beans.
Only in
Florida.
They're everywhere. They're
Omaha.
They're everywhere.
I'm not going to South Omaha.
Go to the grocery stores over there.
But they have black beans. But when I went down to Florida, they said Negro beans. I said, Lord, help us, Lord.
That's all he needed. Was to see that.
Yeah,
well, you know, we bosses, so you know we got to get going. So, Candice, we sure appreciate you coming in, spending your whole entire show with us. You know, our entire show interviewing you. You know, you dropped a lot of gems that people need to know about. I'm definitely going to try to lead the office and be at the ribbon cutting to support film as well.
That.
We're gonna go Facebook Live with that. Okay. But anything else you want to say to the people? Because I know you said you had an appointment, you got to get going.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The last thing that I would say is absolutely anything you want to do, you can do. So don't let yourself, talk you out of anything, and don't let, perfection stop you from performance, meaning do not try to get things so perfect that you don't act. Right. Go ahead and get started. All of these large corporations, they start with things, they get them out before they're fully functional. We know it. We'll try to use an app and it's breaking down the whole way and get errors and everything else, but they're still making money. They're still getting their name out. They're still marketing. So everything does not have to be perfect for you to get started. Just get started.
Yeah.
Right. And then also, you don't need money. You don't need money to get started. You just need an idea.
You need an idea.
And so once they'll help you guide you through your business plan, and then the financing come later. So don't worry about money in regards to being that roadblock also, because they're going to guide you towards the money.
And don't let your credit stop you. We'll talk you through, that and connect you with the right resources to help you get
y'all
your credit in order.
Credit over there?
We'll do anything that you need to keep moving forward. We do not, take excuses. So we just keep going.
I know that's right. One-stop shop. That's it.
And I'm telling you guys, and those out there listening, if you believe you can't do it, we are 3 examples that you can. I mean, we all started from nothing.
Started from the bottom.
That's
now we're here.
Right. And so we are examples where that you can do the same. And now there's even greater resources out there, so you can take advantage of these tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars that's coming down. That's but you got to be prepared. And if you're not prepared, there's resources to get you prepared. And Candice, one of them. Winsley is another resource.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of different resources. No matter what category of business that you're in, there's help out here.
That's right. Awesome. Okay. So Omaha, Nebraska, it's 8:56 a.m. we are getting ready to get out of here. King, he always wraps up with what he wants to say. Make sure you join us for the next show, which is tomorrow, 7 a.m. We run the Boss Morning Show Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. We appreciate you. Make sure you keep it locked here, 95.7 The Boss. And we have afternoon programming as well. So keep listening to the show. Keep it on that dial. We appreciate you. Omaha, Nebraska, have a wonderful, beautiful Winning Women Wednesday. We appreciate you as always. King?
Without a doubt. My good friend, my white homeboy, because y'all just got white friends. My white homeboy said, he said, perfection is a form of procrastination.
There you go.
All right.
He said it best. He said it best.
So let's get it done, y'all. Like she got your back. You know what I mean? She got your back. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. You know, Omaha, the birds, the blessed. We are again blessed to have not only Martine but Candice in the house, and they carry the bag, y'all. They carry the bag. I mean, literally. Martine got a real big old bag. Came in here. I don't know how she carried it.
She did. That's the truth.
So no, but they really carry the bag of knowledge, y'all. Of knowledge to your financial freedom. I'm telling you, I'm an example of it. My background has been in behavioral science. I'm learning business right now, so I still connect with Martine. I still call her when I have questions, and I still call other areas elders. We don't know it all, y'all. So I'm letting you know, start what you need to start. You don't need no money. Money will come. You just got to have faith. God's gonna bring you the money. You just gotta take steps. God's got to take 2 steps. You know what I mean? You only gotta take 1. And so don't worry about money and don't worry about fear at all. Just get it done. Get it done, and God will bless you without a doubt. We are 3 examples of it right now. That's right. Omaha, the birds are blessed. Oh yeah, it is 8:58. The day is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you guys to be purposeful on acknowledging the women in your lives. So that's out to my number 1 fan, my sister. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's my number 1. That's my number 1 fan right there. Right. My 2 sisters, one in California, one in Texas. Oh yeah, we love you. My daughter down in Texas, I love you. Oh yeah. Make sure you guys acknowledge the women in your lives without a doubt. The unsung heroes. Boss with us, y'all.
Boss with us.
This is a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
It's real. Here's what I want y'all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene. We can stop the spread of the virus. So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed. In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
Here's what I want y'all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene. We can stop the spread of the virus. So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed. In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Do your part.
protect the village. By following these 3 simple guidelines, we can help slow the spread of COVID-19 in our community. 1. Wear your face mask when you are around others. 2. Social distance by standing at least 6 feet apart from others. 3. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. Together, we can protect the village. Stay home, stay safe, support the village. Message by North Omaha COVID-19 Community Task Force.
Hi, I'm Juanita Johnson, candidate for City Council District 2, and I need your vote on Tuesday, May 11th, to lead the way for change that North Omaha so desperately needs. The incumbent only got 40% of the primary vote. I will work hard to attract high-paying jobs, support small businesses, improve community and police relations, and have real talk for true change. District 2 is long overdue for a win. Help me stand for you by voting Juanita Johnson for City Council District 2. Hi, I'm Juanita Johnson, and I owe you a big thank you. Your vote got me through the primary for District 2 City Council seat. But now comes the hard part, the May 11th general election. In the primary, the incumbent only got 40% of the vote, which means there are a lot of unhappy North Omaha voters out there. North Omaha is my home. I know we deserve better. As City Councilwoman, I will have real talk for true change. Improve community and police relations, support small businesses, and I will work to attract high-paying jobs. I'm an IT person by trade. We're talking tech jobs, the jobs of the future. Omaha District 2 is long overdue for opportunities and straight talk from our representatives. May 11th is right around the corner, and I need your vote to stand for you. I'm Juanita Johnson for City Council District 2, and I approve this ad.
Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, go wash your hands. Where your mask at? Put your mask on. If it's too lit, I can stay at home. Catching COVID-19, you be dead wrong. Keep it 6 feet, you be dead gone. I can't move without that mask, it's the same song. Every store I go into, gotta have it on. Yeah, the store empty, but the line long. Trying to use the soap, but it's all phone. It's a deadly virus, better pay attention. People out here dying, y'all better listen. Upper respiratory problems, even chest pain. It don't discriminate, this is not a race thing.
Brought to you by Creighton University Center for Promoting Health and Health Equity, COVID-19 Project, North Omaha COVID-19 Community Task Force, and Healthy Village Collaborative. For more information, please go to empoweromaha.com/HVC.
Nebraska has the COVID-19 vaccine to save lives and get our numbers down. It's safe and effective using technology that's been tested for 10 years. It's free for everyone, though administrative fees may apply. No insurance? No worries. You're covered. But even with a vaccine, we still need to wear masks, give space, check on each other, and avoid crowds. Beating COVID is worth the shot. The good life's in sight if we all do right. Visit DoRightRightNow.org to learn more.
Hey, this is Dr. Brown from the Creighton University COVID-19 Vaccination Education Program. The coronavirus is real. Its only mission is to kill. But I've got something to say today that is guaranteed to make your day. Listen, the vaccines have arrived in Omaha, Nebraska. They are effective and they are safe. And yes, they are brand new, but carefully designed to keep us alive so we can keep doing the things we do. I want to encourage everyone to exercise unity and protect our community. If eligible, get the vaccination as soon as you can. Continue to avoid large crowds. Wear a mask. Respect your fellow woman and man. Take control of your destination. No waiting, debating, or hesitating. Be smart and take the vaccination. The best way to avoid becoming ill from this virus is to avoid catching it in the first place. How do you do that? Get the vaccination. The coronavirus is real. Its only mission is to kill. This message is brought to you by the Creighton University Health Sciences, Multicultural, and Community Affairs Department and supported by a grant from the Douglas County Health Department. For more information on testing and vaccination sites, call 402-444-3400.
During the past year, accessing community health care has been a challenge for Nebraska families. Safety concerns and misinformation have caused many to miss checkups, avoid procedures, or simply get answers to health-related questions. At Charles Drew Health Center, Inc., we want to see you back. The health and safety of your family is our top priority. We've been your trusted source for everything, from primary healthcare services to explaining affordable healthcare coverage options. You can trust our healthcare professionals with any questions or concerns you have, including accurate information on COVID-19 vaccines and testing, why it is important, when it is available, and how to make an appointment to get the vaccine or testing. At Charles Drew Health Center, Inc., we're here to answer any questions about your healthcare, including information you can trust on COVID-19 vaccines and testing. Call 402-451-3553. Come back to community healthcare you can trust.
Hoodman University Golden presents Laughing with the Ladies Mother's Day Comedy Show, starring Stiletto from Baltimore, Tahir Harris from Monroe, Louisiana, Boomerang from Atlanta, Georgia, Omaha's own, Carmela Anderson, hosted by Janet Dollar from Atlanta, Georgia.
Doors open at 7, show starts at 8.
Sunday, May 9th at the Elks Lodge, 2420 Lake Street, Omaha, Nebraska.